Okay, we are back in Legend Heroes, Trails and Reverie, and we're gonna do the magical Alisa, which I think is the finale. So for Pom Pom Party, I have all those done off camera. We did Turfing and Mirror, and I'm doing this one post game. It unlocks swimsuits. I looked, so I don't care about the cosmetics. If you notice, I barely equip stuff, and usually the stuff that I do, I try to do it to be funny, because sometimes the game forgets to have a sense of humor. Although you could argue Magical Alisa is proof that they've got something. It's not a sense of humor, but it's something.
Magical Girl Alisa, LS. Season finale, Infernal Castle Siege.
Like, this makes me wonder, can you do the beach vacation multiple times to see everything? With the menacing stall rider now warded off, the town quickly returned to its quiet ways, and the girls kept a vigilant watch to ensure it stayed that way. This is how they were quick to learn that the Dark Prince's army was finally prepared to invade the human world. They had not a moment to spare. After a lengthy meeting to discuss the best approach to counter the army, they descended into the underworld. There are 3 large portals that connect our world, and the Underworld Army plans to use all 3 to invade us. Before I elaborate more on that, who's got questions? Me, I do. Go ahead, Yuna. Like, why are you here the first time, Mrs. Valentine? Why are you in cosplay? I'll have you know this is not cosplay, young lady, and what, did no one tell you why I'm here? I'm more curious what's going on with the stuff on her neck. Nope, all I heard was that you up and quit being a teacher after getting married. Right, guess I forgot to fill in the blanks. You're killing me, Fee. Alright, I'll take it from the top. Truth is, I'm a shinobi from the underworld like Fee. We're not from the same village, but we're allies all the same. My whole goal in working at the school was to gain intel, so it was never meant to be a perma gig. Me getting hitched was a cover to mosey on back to the underworld. That means no misses before my name, you hear? That cover sucked anyway. Who'd marry you? My sentiment exactly. Did seem oddly sudden and suspicious. Thank you for keeping your dumb opinions to yourself, Fee. Getting back on topic, does that mean your return is due to the Underworld's activities? Bingo! If we don't do something soon, there's not going to be an Underworld left to return to, or a human world. And the best way to go about things is to go straight to the top and stop Dark Prince Reign. That's right, why bother waiting through the army's rank and file when we can actually talk to its monarch instead? The Underworld has an impressive army, though. If we leave them be, won't they be quick to overwhelm the human world? Nah, you didn't think I spent all those months twiddling my thumbs, did you? I could see that, yeah. I went around making all sorts of contacts so we'd have a contingency plan in place to deal with them. What kind of plan? An excellent question. First, I'll be having a certain trio of ladies look after the Underworld army to the east. Hello, magical girls. Turned any more enemies into allies since we last met? The stall rider. Why is she still wearing her school uniform? Maybe she feels cute in it? Apologies for our scuffle last time. This time, however, we're with you. That's right, we're all in agreement on what must be done. Together with former Underworld Army soldiers, we'll put a stop to the Eastern forces. Thank you for staying with our cause. You make for much better friends than enemies, to be sure. The same can be said of you, if you pull your weight, that is. You can't have us do all the work now, we're counting on you. You got it. Best of luck on your end, Alisa. Thanks, I'll be sure to knock it out of the park. While the Soul Riders hold down the fort in the east, a real big shot will be in charge of handling the west. Who? Surprise, long time no see, Tilly. Milliam? I heard you're a big-time magical girl now. I'm way jealous. I want to transform and stuff too. It's not for fun, Milliam. This is serious, dangerous work. She's your big shot? She's so young that she strikes me as a curious choice. Can you vouch for her, Altina? To be honest, I'm as surprised as you are. She's always been a little too wound up to be a suitable leader. No, not her. I wasn't talking about Milliam. I meant... Move, Milliam. This is an important meeting. I can't afford to have you fooling around on a call. I am Count Eustace, a pleasure. I've seen you with Reen before in the Underworld. I feel like I recognize him, but from where? You likely remember when he was making waves as a pop star on TV. He was a real hit with the girls. So that's a reference to them singing, I swear. Perhaps, but I would appreciate it if you didn't dredge up that nonsense from my past. Call it nonsense all you want, but you're pretty into it, Eustace. To I think a nobleman in the underworld would be a pop star for humans. Returning to the topic at hand, my private army shall hold the underworld army back in the west. We aren't enough to make them succumb, but we can halt their advance. I'll be with them too, so you guys got nothing to worry about. In exchange, I leave Rean in your care. I consider him a dear friend of mine, so do what you must to bring him back to his true self. Don't worry, Useless, we can handle him. Good luck on your end, make us proud. Thank you, stay safe out there, Million. Last up is the main front. I gotta tell you, this one was a real pain in the butt to get volunteers. Managed to get it squared away, though. This one will be led by C and the ULF, the Underworld Liberation Front. Oh, C. That masked man has joined us? Sounds like there's some history to be told there. It's complicated. He helped us in the past, so I wouldn't call him a bad person, at least. The guy declined to attend today's meeting, but he did leave a message for you. Leave the main forces to the ULF. You are to focus on putting a stop to the Dark Prince. Failure on your part will see me come for his life instead. Remember that. That's it. What a drama queen. Works for me. It's just one more reason to bring Rean back to his senses, and we will, guaranteed. Yeah, we will. Atta girl, Alisa, that's the positive spin we need. Just to emphasize, though, all this help is only for keeping the Underworld Army at bay at most. The actual fate of our operation rests entirely on you magical girls. You can't afford to make mistakes, am I clear? Yes, ma'am. So this is the Underworld. Stay sharp, girls, it's dangerous here. Though the bulk of their main forces may be deployed elsewhere, an opposition this large is not to be trifled with. What they said, this ain't our territory, so we need to be smart about not causing a commotion. Now, put your best foot forward and transform. Henshin a go-go.
No fright is too big to scare me away. It's time for Magical Yuna, the magical girl of courage.
The other ones are wisdom and love? I don't remember.
My feelings will embrace the world in a tender light. I am Magical Muse, the magical girl of love.
Okay, that's... Did they rip off the Triforce entirely?
I am the light that shines through despair.
Nope.
Call me Magical Ellie, the magical girl of hope.
Alisa, you stay behind us. We'll protect you. No, I'm fighting too. You don't mean... I've stood in silence for long enough, and Ania was kind enough to return the mana she absorbed from me, which means... It's time I made my grand return.
My unrivaled passion will lead courage, love, and hope to victory. Look out, because here comes Magical Alisa!
Wait, you're... Shut up! It's the pink magical girl who saved me and my siblings! You were her all along, Alisa? Yep, sorry for not telling you. Not to kill the mood, but you did exactly what Mona said not to do and brought the monsters here with your commotion. Ah, crap, I'm sorry. What's done is done. I'll bait you out, thankfully, so get to breaking through the defenses. I'll bail you out. Rean, nothing's gonna stop me from getting to you.
Now let the battle begin!
So just like Tyrfing, I have to remember how to play this. I think I said the exact same thing the last time I booted this thing up. Galpal Elite Ninja Sarah. I don't care to read this, because once we complete this, I'm good.
I'll give it my all. I'm Magical Alisa. We've reached the underworld. Hang in there, Rean.
We need to help Alisa get through to him before it's too late. Pumped up.
I'm here.
Engaging.
My turn. Ah!
I've been playing Pokemon Arceus so much recently that these things really remind me of the unknowns.
Ah! Ah!
Now Now, I know there's a way to barrel roll, but I don't remember what it is.
Magical twinkle arrow! Magical twinkle arrow!
Yeah, since I remember the barrel roll, I can't do any sort of fancy dodge. I probably lose points for not healing up with Emma here.
Crescent Hill!
Ah, that wasn't This kind of makes me miss Star Fox. Sadly, I don't think they can really make a good Star Fox these days. You can only imagine how awkward the multiplayer would be. Like on the 64, it was still a deathmatch thing. I didn't play the one on the Wii U. I bought it just to have it, since I fished it out of a bargain bin like Xenoblade Chronicles. That's the end. Okay, I'll have to finish that thought at a different time. I was gonna make a crack about Team Deathmatch. Reen! You again. Prince Reen. It really is him. Wake up already, Reen. You have to remember us, Reen, please. I see you meddling magic girls have grown in number since our last encounter. Not that it will make the slightest difference. Try as you might, my grand desires will be fulfilled. It's only a matter of time. Soon the underworld, the human world, everything shall bask in eternal darkness. I don't think so. We're here to stop you. The sun's here. It's no use trying to talk some sense to him. We gotta demonstrate our point by using force. You intend to stop me, Rean, the Dark Prince? You weak, pathetic humans think you have what it takes to bring me down? That and more. We'll make you regret laughing at us, and that's a promise. Our belief in ourselves and what we can accomplish is what gives us our strength, our magical girl powers. Couldn't put it better myself. We'll get you back one way or the other. As long as we keep believing that we can't lose. Then allow me to crush your naive beliefs together with your very lives.
Our strength comes from courage, love, and hope. Nothing can stop us now.
She's right.
Magical twinkle arrow.
Such nonsense! It's time I put an end to this farce.
I don't know what those do.
Stay back!
Sparkling
Stay
strike!
back!
Magical twinkle arrow.
Stay back!
Exit track.
Stay back!
Magical twinkle arrow.
Stay back! Stay back!
Magical twinkle arrow.
Stay back!
Rean! Alisa. You recognize me? I'm so glad. Alisa, use the seal now. On it. The red and black gem seals resonate with one another. What is that? I sense an incredibly malevolent force. On your guard, girls. Why, you magical girls. Reminds me of Kagasuchi from NG. Can something possess such overwhelming... How can something possess such overwhelming pressure? I am the true lord of the underworld, though through its generation of kings I have wrought destruction and invaded time and time again. My vessel now may not be ideal, but I will not allow you to drive neither it nor me away. So every king has been under its control? That makes this the literal root of all evil, right? I'd say so. You have left me no other choice than to dispose of you and siphon your mana for even greater strength. Think again. Rean, are you sure you want to be moving? Yeah, I'm fine, don't worry. Thank you, Alisa, and everyone else here, too. I owe you my life. Rean, it's good to see you back to your old self. You're with the magical girls, too, Altina. I'm sure you were a big help to them. As long as my prince is safe, that's all that matters. Wretched prince, were you not such a failure of a vessel, this would have never happened. Why does it keep calling you a vessel, Rean? My father, the late Dark King, sent me to the human world when I was young. I used to think it was his way of preparing me to later invade it, but now I know that wasn't the case. In order to become its vessel, you must be of royal blood and have a high affinity for void black mana. Leaving the human world made it so I lacked that affinity. Then the king knew that would happen? I think so. Even if his mind was corrupted by its influence, he fought its effects till the very end. I should have been able to resist it after my father's passing. Dark Minister Alberic had his own plans, however, and my body was taken over. I see. I was always suspicious of the Dark Minister, but I never dreamed he would go so far. Well, it's in the past. Thanks to all of you, I'm back. There's only one thing left to do now, and that's purge that which has poisoned the underworld for far too long. Remove this evil, and this whole ordeal will finally be over. Now go out there and give that Mona star its just desserts. Mona, you need to learn when it's your turn, little guy. What? What did I do? It auto-scrolled Reen, in case you didn't notice. It's fine. What you said is right. This battle will decide the fate of both the underworld and the human world. Fools, all of you. Rage on, Dark Dimension. What unbelievable power. It's crushing us. It doesn't feel like we've been transported elsewhere, but why does the mana suddenly feel so dense? It's because it's made this place its domain. All of the underworld. It can do that? It will take nothing short of a miracle for you magical girls to defeat me now. You haven't the slightest chance of victory. I don't care what our chances are, we'll still fight. Our courage and hope have taken us this far. Because we joined together and laid our thoughts and feelings bare, we can create a future for all that's brighter than we ever could have dreamed. See, we don't need your damn miracle, we can make something better. What you speak of is little more than a delusion, one that shall cost you your lives. We'll see who's the deluded one. Your reign of evil ends right here, right now. Huh, so no magical girl transformation for Reen. Guy Pal Dark Prince Reen. Evil sealed in his right arm.
This is the final battle. I'll need your strength now more than ever. We're here for you, and together we'll make a magical miracle happen. Magical Twinkle Arrow!
Wasn't sure if that sword was a target or not. Wait until the next sword attack. I figured that'd knock it into its next phase.
Magical Twinkle Arrow!
So yeah, this is just being squandered. That sucks. Since it's supposed to be homing, you know, I figure, well, if he's there, wherever he is, it'll get him. Let's see. This right there is going to shatter them. I wonder if there was a penalty for them shattering.
Magical Twinkle Arrow!
I push the wrong button, crap. If nothing else, it makes me a little faster so I can keep the pressure up.
See how strong magical girls are?
Oh my god, it was an S rank. We'll go cash those in before I call it quits. It'd be one thing if the shards were at least like a trivia reward too, but they just rob you on trivia. Is it over? I believe so. What's up, Sarah? Just got word that both the Stall Rider and the Count's forces have halted the Underworld Army's advance. As for C, he defeated both the main forces and bonus catch Dark Minister Albrecht, who was with them. Then it means our long battle finally has come to an end after all. What wonderful news. Everything's falling into place. Come on, Reen, what do you say we make our way back to the human world? Alisa, you'll get enrolled again so we can attend classes together, and then... Alisa. Reen? I can't go back, Alisa. Why not? If you're worried about the underworld, can't you teleport home as much as you need? Take a close look at your body. What's this? What the? It's happening to me too, and there's another typo. Oh my, for me as well. What's the meaning behind this? How come nothing's happening to Allie or even Mona? This is the realm's restoration at work. Say it, Inhuman Mona. This world will return to its natural state. That power must have been held back while that evil being ran the show. With that thing gone, it's getting back to work. Meaning because we're human and don't belong here, it's trying to return us back to our world? That's the gist of it, yeah. Now that the will to invade has vanished, the underworld's connection to the human world has weakened. We probably won't be able to teleport back and forth between worlds like we could before. But like Mona said, this was just how things were meant to be in the first place. You're telling me we won't be able to see each other anymore? Reen, does that mean... Yes, this is goodbye, Alisa. I don't want to say goodbye, we just got you back to normal. There's so much for us to do, And I don't want to leave, Allie. We're such good friends now. Why does it have to end? I agree, it would be far too lonely a world without her in it. Not to mention this mess with my plans to snuggle up with Reen. So you really weren't joking. I know we didn't get to spend much time together, but you two were the first friends I ever made in my entire life. I couldn't be happier knowing I got to spend all my time with you. Allie. Altina. I'm no good at stuff like this. I think I'll just head back to my village. Come on, Fee. No need to be so bashful. And where's this village? You'd find somewhere new after losing your old one? Nope, I plan on rebuilding my home. Now that'll be one hell of an undertaking. I'll do whatever can to help, so you just say the word, alright? Alisa? It's almost time. Reen, thank you for sparring with me. This time together was well spent. Or this time was time well spent. I'll never forget the time we spent in school together, Reen. Laura, Emma, thank you for everything. I wouldn't trade those memories for anything. Hey, our bodies are vanishing. I guess this is goodbye. I don't know if we'll meet again, but I hope from the bottom of my heart that somehow, someday, somewhere we will. Take care, girls.
Reen!
The controller vibrated right there.
I choose to believe there's some place out there waiting for us. A place that's neither the underworld nor the human world. A place where we can walk side by side.
I believe that too. I know that future is out there waiting for us to discover it. Until we meet again, so long, Alisa.
Magical Girl Alisa, LS.
And there you have it. So let's see what the reward is.
Alisa. Allie.
Yes? What is it?
Allie? What was going on outside her window there? What happened in the underworld? Are we still magical girls? I have no idea what you're talking about. That was a dream? What were you dreaming about for those to be your questions exactly? You have no idea. It was so long and felt so real and... Can't remember any of it. That's for the best. I envy her. Well, by the way, Yuna, when did you purchase that strange stuffed animal? I'm not sure. I don't even know where I bought it. It's so weird. It's like my head's in a fog when I try to think about it. Okay, was that supposed to be a mirror then on the wall instead of a window? Yuna, Altina, it's almost time. Crap. We don't want to be late for the old new Class 7 gathering. It's the first time we've all gathered in quite a while. Precisely. We don't want to miss out on keeping the other ladies in check. The instructor's not your property, you know? Dazzling Diablos. Magical costume set 3. Come on, game. You can load. Come on. I wouldn't imagine that being so strenuous on the system, but what do I know? I'm not a Sony engineer, you know? So, reduction to art cast time, plus it includes Lost Genesis. So that does open up actually quite a bit. So, if we were to find a caster type like her, I could take this off, put something else there, and then for one of the other... Actually, it'd be better for someone who has a time slot, I guess. We'll pretend Reen is a caster. So I'd have the action here, and then the Diablo's gem here, and then I could probably slot in the Black Bell, or whatever it is, so I can cast the spells more quickly with bonus damage attached to them. So yeah, I'm satisfied with that payment. It's just what we had to endure to get to it, I'm afraid. So yeah, when we pick up next time, we might do a daydream just so I can try to get this taste out of my mouth, but that's it for now, folks. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.